Welcome back to the Strength Culture Podcast, number one in the hearts, number one in the charts. As always, just quickly checking in to let you know that we're nearly at the end of the year, which means there's only about 1 week left to sign up to the starter pack if you're interested in joining the gym here at an incredible offer that includes a one-on-one technique session with one of the boys, a nutrition consult with Didier, 8 weeks of gym membership access, and 8 weeks on our Strength Culture programming app. All of that is just $199, and we think that this deal is amazing for you to get started in your new journey to strength and performance and fitness here with us at Strength Culture. If you're local to the area and you've been keen to check us out, I really do believe this is going to be the best place to get started. You get some good contact with the boys. You also get to come and join the community and get some well-structured programming on the training app for 8 weeks. It's only $199. We're running this until the 22nd of December. After that, this offer will be gone and deleted from the memories until we begin the new steps for the new year. So final chance to jump on board. If you're interested or would like more information, simply DM the page or the first link down below in the bio. Hopefully see you around, and let's get cracking into episode number 108.
This is Didier.
From a rabbit to a beefer.
Streaming live. Ready? You ready, Kazi? Ready? Yeah. I'll fade it out as well. Number one in the hearts. What's
Number one in the charts.
Number one in the charts.
Do you think you'd get demonetized for that?
Oh, beefer.
Or like muted?
Muted.
Money.
Because
The potties make about $10 on YouTube.
we played a song.
Yeah, do you reckon it will get done?
Oh, we were talking over it. Maybe that'll select.
Remix.
Yeah. Select.
First time I heard that song was in 2016. I went to the races with...
Surely you heard it before 2016.
No.
First time you heard that.
2008, sorry.
Yeah, that's more like
2 years before the end of school. I went to the races with Com Panagiotopoulos.
Few syllables.
Stakes day.
Young syllable.
Konstantinos Panagiotopoulos. And I bought myself a brand new suit. It was like a...
Tarakash.
Louis Vuitton.
No, it was fucking shit. It was
man.
What day?
Yeah,
$99.
Maybe YD.
Yeah.
It was like a champagne-coloured suit
Ooh.
and a lavender tie.
Let's
Can't
go.
wrong.
And I thought I was the coolest motherfucker out. I was 16 going to the race. I had a flask of whiskey.
Pinstripes.
Maybe I was 17. And I was making like $3 bets, and none of the bookies wanted anything to do with me. And I wonder why.
Teen drinking. It's all right.
Teen drinking. It's very bad.
Underage.
Oh, I got a fake ID though. Dids, how was your arm session?
Oh, beefer.
It was good. So we start the potty usually between like 11:45 and 12. So at about 11:44, I came up to suss the situation out. We had an ETA of 12, so I went downstairs, finished off buys and tries, PBs on buys and lateral. Sorry, I'm lying. Buys and lateral raises, 15s for both of them, which is the most I've ever done, which is nice. Actually moved up a bit with them.
Got that
Smacking 'em.
Never say athletics. Looking like a combo of the Brian What is it? How you say his name?
I think it's
Alsru?
Brian Alsru.
Alsru and Jason Mantzoukas right now. Get that combo.
That's it. I was about to say East meets West, but it's probably not East meets West. But yeah, Brian Alsru, respect. Never say athletics.
Yeah, you're rocking that pump,
Never
brother.
sate.
These I stopped wearing these t-shirts a while ago. I just don't like the bicep
jabs.
hugging.
No.
That's the
shirt-
American
The
cut.
shirt generally,
Bicep hugging's back.
the shirt generally fits me because this is a go to the bottom of your like cupboard situation to find this one because shit's in the wash. But this is a proper like hug. I don't like it. I feel claustrophobic.
Yeah, but you look mad.
It's too tight.
The goal is to fill out a thicker tee though.
What size is it?
Until then, it's all about illusions.
It's Didier 2018 size. That's
If you
what it
say
is.
size medium,
I don't. I bought it a long time ago.
Check the tag.
I was probably like 83 kilos when I bought these. Find out.
Now shot at 90.
It's a medium.
Medium.
nah, it's a large. It's a large.
It's an XL then.
You need to fill it out. You need to get more jacked.
Bro,
Cuzzy.
bro.
No, I want them sleeve tearing pumps.
But nah, session was good. Did bench and arms.
What are you going to hit on the 5RM day?
For bench, I think 120 would be a nice goal. I don't think I've ever done 120 for 5. I think I could do a bit more though, but definitely 120. Squat, I think I'm going to do SSB because that's I already do SSBs on Saturday, and it's a Saturday. Don't have to do anything different in my program. I want to try 170 because I've never done 170 for 5 on any squat variation. But squats are feeling really good. So I feel like it's doable.
Yeah.
Squats are feeling mad.
Fucking oath. 5RM day, 23rd of December. Come down.
How you tracking for that 205?
What was that?
Yeah, 205.
Nah.
You guys still doing it,
Been
yeah?
squatting once a week.
Yeah, I'm still doing it. I've been squatting.
Yeah, man. What are you thinking?
If I get 150 for 5, deep bar.
Bench.
Yeah, deep.
I'll get deep. I'll get deep.
Squat. I get deep. Deep bar. Real deep.
Are you doing incline?
Yeah, I'm doing incline and squats, but I haven't squatted for 3 weeks. Today will be my first squats in 3 weeks.
Post marathon. How are the legs been?
Yeah, well, I had a tap ass the week of the marathon, and then last week my legs were fucked. I just didn't.
How long did it actually take to recover?
From tap ass to the half marathon.
Tap ass. No, the half mara was the worst pain was directly after, like that evening. Just restless legs.
Same day.
And then it was okay. Did upper body Monday, but it felt like fatigued. Like I was benching. It's like felt like output wasn't as great. Then Tuesday legs were I did the fucking lunges with this cane. And I was just like dragging my heels. I was just.
What did you do? You did
Lunges?
that challenge?
He did reverse lunges. I wasn't doing
Did
lunges. I was
reverse.
squatting.
How heavy did you go? Like 140?
140
On what? What is
A
this?
barbell
Oh,
reverse
lunge.
the
Challenge.
the Hoss thing.
with knee sleeves.
No, the
Alec Lennis.
Alex Lennis,
the knee
yeah.
crusher.
Oh no, he won it.
Knee crusher.
He's just trying to bring awareness to the.
Why is it called a knee crusher? Because it's tough on your knees.
It's a cool name.
Because you select a weight that's heavy enough and you smack your back knee into the ground.
I think he's is that why it's called a knee
Oh,
crusher?
okay, that's what I would imagine.
I think it's just a cool name that he
It's
tried
a really,
to come up with.
yeah.
Knee crusher, I think about squeezing a watermelon between your legs, like
Adductor.
about adductor, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Yes,
yeah.
I did
What did
that.
you do? So you did 140
140
reverse lunge.
Yeah, for a single.
Crazy.
And then
Both sides.
And then one set of both sides.
High bar?
High bar, yeah. And then one set of 5 at 100.
Why that's impressive is there's no high bar, there's no hand assistance with like an SSB.
Yeah, the balance.
Balance, but then no.
Yeah,
no,
well, that's all. It had to be the rules of the
Strict.
thing because Will Rattel did 220.
Kilos.
2 kilos.
Fucking hell.
Or even 500 pounds. It could have been. It was up there. It was something like that. Yeah, it was pretty. He won it. He won it. He won the
That's
competition.
crazy.
There was some girls that did like 110 and shit. Yeah. I think what the point of it, I read his thing, was that he's trying to bring awareness to the idea that people sandbag their single leg work.
Oh, one who was talking. No,
Huh?
I was one who was talking about that like 4 years ago, bro. No, I'm joking.
Nah, to be fair, I did SSB 140.
What did you,
When we're
when
at
you were
the
doing
old gym.
dumbbells?
I think 57.5 in each hand for like a set of 5 each side.
You didn't max. I thought you maxed the rack.
No, I didn't max the rack. I fell short. What was the heaviest one?
67s. We have.
67s.
Yeah. I feel like you did the
Dude,
biggest ones.
I think I fell short. I fell short. I was like the second biggest dumbbells
Reach for the moon, fall.
that we've got.
Stars.
Fell with the stars because I remember the first week. I remember vividly. It was a vlog that we were filming, and I picked up the 40s. And everyone's like, "Man, what are you doing?" And it was a very, very undershot. That was a fun period of training. I did wear sleeves though.
That's right.
It's not a problem.
Week.
It does help a lot.
Did you have
You
sleeves
reckon?
on?
Helps, bro.
You reckon?
Helps heaps.
I don't know.
Helps. No, it helps so
Does help
much.
For single leg work?
Yeah.
For everything.
For everything. It helps a lot. I think sleeves help a lot.
Yeah.
I think a belt helps heaps. And I think the sleeves help a lot.
What would you give a percentage of the belt help?
Like I've
10%?
squatted, I look at high bar, granted, and look, now with different parameters. High bar to powerlifting spec depth with a belt, I've squatted 180 for a triple at similar weight.
Low bar or high bar?
High bar.
High bar.
So there's no sleeves, beltless. At the moment, I'm going beltless, sleeveless. Granted, few extra inches of depth, and I'm at like 150 for a triple.
I think the
So that's
belt
a
is
decent-
playing the bigger factor. in
I
the
think
range.
the belt, both of them are
Yeah,
sleeveless. Belt's the only factor.
All I know is before nationals, my heaviest squat in the prep, 2 weeks out or 1 week out, whatever it was 202.5. That was an equal PB. My sleeves were on the line at home, and I hit it, and it was fine.
Yeah, no, I think belt's definitely
I think the sleeves-
a much bigger factor.
I don't think the sleeves do that much.
Your-
I got Inz's,
Your
fucking-
sleeves, yeah.
Your
I was gonna
sleeves
say.
are shit though.
What
I don't know
sleeves have you
shit,
got?
they're just
Aren't your sleeves like 48 years old?
I think like a lot
I
of
reckon
people,
if
they're
you got
about
into a
4 or
new,
5 years
even the SBD ones, which I think the Inz's are even thicker, but I think if you got into the new SBD ones, you would find they would
I
help.
think the new SBDs, the new Inz's, all these thicker, stiffer ones, different story. But I think a stock standard knee sleeve is a stock standard.
Yeah, yours look like they're made out of like loose denim.
Denim would be good though. That's fucking multiply. If it was denim, it would be helping
I
more.
reckon yours are a bit worn.
All right, let me borrow your regular SPDs, and I'll tell you what I think.
We'll do it.
They're definitely worn. There's
You
no
can
doubt
wear
about it.
do the regular SPDs and then use the
stiff
newer
SPDs.
SPDs.
I'll
I'm
then
just-
intentionally
I'm-
sandbag to prove
I'm
a point.
philosophically opposed to those ones, so I won't.
The stiff ones.
I just won't do
You hate them?
Yeah, just on principle.
Are you
for
on
no
the
good reason.
Are you on the principle? What is the principle though? Like
Just the
why?
high horse. High horse.
Loves his high horse.
Double down.
Jason Mantzoukas high horse.
It's the high horse coming.
Yeah, I don't know
through.
how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel like it's the tech it's like the difference between raw and equipped sort of thing. I know it's a big difference, but like then it's just if the tech keeps getting better and better.
I think this is the way we should be drawing the line.
Right now,
This is where the line should be drawn between equipped and fucking raw or sleeves.
There's definitely no
Is
wraps
if
though.
you can't get them on and off with yourself, you're going into
that is
equipped.
the rule book though.
It is the rule
No,
book.
not off.
How
on,
many
on.
people?
There's no rule to say you can't take them off. It's only on.
How many people downstairs can't get them on and off by themselves?
Everyone.
I think it's
Everyone.
more. It's more the off factor. On isn't as bad. Getting them off is a different story. A lot of people can't get them off by themselves.
Yeah, so I would say for me that's
off is the issue.
off. Yeah,
so. You
because
should.
if I've got to fucking sit there and get a sweat to get your knee sleeves off, I ain't happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
helping,
I would.
people's shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch your sweaty knee sleeves. I actually don't.
Yeah. After
I
I
just
do it,
think
I
I'm gonna
have
start
to, I have
Yeah.
to full wash
I
my
just,
hands.
I just want to
after.
smell
I
them.
think I'm going to start refusing people.
It's on my
Say
job
no.
description.
It's on my job.
Is
Get them
it
off yourself.
Is it
It's
the
OHS. Yeah.
is it the calf that's
I'll do
the
it for
problem?
Deuce.
Like getting it past the calf, or is it
Calf
like,
size is a factor.
or is it like folding them inside out?
So the
Like
funny thing is,
flipping them
I'd
over?
be fine because I have no calves. So
I
I
got no
would
calves.
I could get the tightest ones and they'd come off.
I can get the Achilles size knee
Achilles
sleeves,
size.
and I'll be fine.
Literally, fuck.
Yeah, no, I think that's where we draw the line.
I like that line in the sand. I think that's
It's a good line.
Nice.
yeah. You got to be able to get them off.
because I've had to take some people's off down there, and it's like hard. It's like taking me a minute to get it off, like pulling, and like that. Can't,
try and
that's
crumb on
that
me.
to me.
Have you
is,
found any strategies that
No.
work? No.
Yeah,
Just
just
shimmer.
kick them while they're sitting on the ground. So why the fuck are you wearing it?
Need him in the head. No, it's just shimmering a
Foot
little
on the
bit.
chest
Yeah.
for leverage.
Anytime I see
Break
someone
the
with those
sternum.
sleeves and they take them off themselves, I'm like, yeah, nice.
Nice.
You got the correct size. Respect.
Isn't that tight enough?
But I also think what I've seen from people and heard is, I understand that very small sample size, is that there's variance in the sizing in terms of people will order
really?
larges and they
Oh, that would suck.
like.
And
I've
you
heard-
might get a small large.
yeah, you get a small large, and then that can be like quite
A large.
That's from the Inza ones. Because there's a few people that had Inza and they're like, yeah, I tried on
They don't,
whoever's.
they don't really stretch.
I
do
tried
they?
on his and then I got the same size and they don't fit. Or they're too, like there was a lot of variance.
conspiracy.
No good.
Conspiracy with Inza.
Conspiracy. I don't think.
So,
I like the role of on and off.
Yeah.
I think that's a good rule. Sorry, I think that should be what it is. And then what if you could but then you could wrap your own knees. Surely people would work out how to get them off.
rap's different.
Rap's different.
Yeah, yeah.
Rap's like the point of the rap is like max.
Yeah, and it's tight as nuts.
I actually don't know where I stand.
What are you benching at the far room? You said 150.
Not a PB.
What are you going to hit?
I would like just over 120, 122, 125. PR's 127 and a half for like 4 and 5, 6 reps. I had the 5th. It's just the spotter took it prematurely.
5,
Are
6.
we going to name names?
Oh, he probably listens to this. I shamed him in my story and then I felt bad. It's Angus Gills, client of mine.
Oh,
Love him.
Angus.
He's a nice guy.
Love him. But he took
You
it.
live and learn.
He knows. Look, he in his defense, he's trained in his garage alone
Hasn't been around
for the
spotting
last however long, and then any time sporadically. So he didn't know.
About what?
He didn't know, but went to touch the bar. So asking someone to spot that hasn't spotted.
Yeah.
They'll
gotta
just
wear
take
them
it.
To tell them only take it when it's on the way down.
Yeah.
They'll just take it because it was a hard rep. I
Yeah.
knew with the amount of hard reps I've done, it was going to get done.
Yeah.
But it was hard. It was hard. So if you haven't seen it, if you haven't been instructed how to only take it on the way down,
Yeah.
then you're
You're
gonna.
just like a gut response. Oh shit! I gotta.
It's a rite of passage. Everyone's taken a rep early before.
Yeah.
Everyone's done it.
I love letting them cook.
You have
Just
to
letting
let
them
them
cook there.
Even when you know it's not happening, just a few more. Maybe they'll recruit a few extra motor units.
Yeah.
Let him fight.
Just
Just,
let it.
like
Just
with
let
the
it.
bar motionless
Sweet.
for a few seconds. I'm like, go,
Just
go.
a
I'm like,
few.
it's not coming up. He's still
Yeah,
shouted
yeah.
at them anyway.
I know that the year is almost over, and look, you've probably earned your beers, earned your drinks throughout the year of hard work. However, we know that a lot of people are still looking to continue their health and fitness journeys, their strength, their performance, their hybrid pursuits over the new year and into the start of January for 2024. If this is you and you're looking to get started with us, I would recommend jumping out or started with one of the boys for coaching or joining the gym. I would recommend reaching out before the break. We will be taking the 22nd until the 8th off. So if you're looking to get started in January, I'd recommend reaching out now, maybe setting up a call before the 22nd so that we can actually get you started as soon as possible in the new year with programming support, structure, joining the community, and all of those sort of things. Because we are available for one-on-one, both in-person and online support with our coaches here. So simply DM one of the boys if you're interested in getting started in the new year so we can get that ball rolling to kickstart you as soon as possible once January rolls around, because I know a lot of you have got those big goals for 2024, ourselves included, and setting the ball rolling now is probably going to be the best thing for you and your success when it comes to January. So reach out to one of the boys directly through Instagram, reach out to the page directly, or the second link down below will take you to our coaching services page. Fill out that form and I'd be happy to chat with you.
I had 2 failed reps yesterday on the bench downstairs. I spotted. I just let him sizzle.
Yeah, you got to let him.
You have to let him sizzle.
You got to let him
sizzle.
Let him cook.
Let him
4
cook.
seconds at least.
Chef Charlie out there just fucking cooking them
Sizzling.
up. Who was sizzling?
Callan failed a rep, and then
What did he
Mac
fail?
as well failed.
What did he do?
It was a set back off set, 120. I think the last rep.
So that I reckon it's rare that Callum would fail a rep, but I've been on his back to like start pushing it hard. So I'm actually glad he's failed one.
Yeah,
It means
that's
he's not
good.
overshooting.
Look, that's what I said to him, and then I said it means you know you're working hard.
That's it.
And then
That's
Mac
all right.
failed 130 twice.
Well, I think I know why. I think he's on a Mike. Isn't not because of the programs. On a Mike Thurston.
Mac.
It's Mac, yeah.
Mac, yeah, super.
He's on a Mike Thurston program.
Yeah.
I was here on Saturday and he was doing multiple sets of incline partials.
Oof.
So like rep out incline, and then the last however many reps partials.
Partials.
Oh man,
Like past fatigue.
pass fatigue. That was 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Pecs would be statement.
He's cooked his best.
Yeah,
and then Charlie sizzled him a little bit more. This and that
Well,
rep.
the first one he misgrooved it a little bit, and I was like, it was like touch and go. Where I was like, if he gets it in the right spot, he might get it.
Yeah.
So he's like, he wanted to have another crack. So I was like, yeah, all right, whatever, have another crack. I told him to take like 8 minutes, take a long rest. And I reckon he did hit it better the second one. And if he got it in like that the
first time.
first time, he may have had it. But yeah, just a little
Sizzled.
bit too heavy for that day.
Sizzled.
Cool.
But yeah,
The incline partials look like a lot of fun.
we need to get on the Smith machine. I'm just
Nah,
saying.
the Smith machine.
I'm
machine.
loving my arm day. Went there Friday
Oh, damn it. I heard they're doing train-alongs.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, did anyone see
Yeah, I
HS
saw. There was like-
Tiki?
There was like a million people.
I found out about this person like 90 minutes
I
ago.
got no idea who it
He
was.
Beats people up.
No,
I didn't know who it
beats
was.
people
I've got
up.
that
I
story.
saw this video. It was
No.
I don't know
I got
who
the
he
story.
is.
No, he was just like this English young TikToker. And then he started going viral. He was living in Crete and tried to open up a bar in Crete.
Can ya?
And that was like, I think that was like around COVID, maybe towards the back end of
Tiki-toki.
COVID or whatever. And then somehow he just like started really blowing up. And then he moved to America. And you know how they're doing these IRL streams, these in real life streams?
Yeah, it's
Has anyone,
weird.
Yeah, has anyone
it's
seen
really
it?
weird.
They
The streaming
literally-
world is weird.
Yeah, they've streamers obviously started through gaming and then it went to like lifestyle streaming and like fucking hot tub streaming and shit on Twitch, and then now there's like stake and these huge like contracts worth $40 million a year and all of this sort of stuff. Like Aiden Ross is getting paid more than the highest paid NBA player per year. How fucked is that?
That's insane.
To stream what?
To stream.
They're just
Whatever
they're
he's
just
doing.
kicking it, walking
shit with
around and
rappers.
shit.
Can we
Like-
do that?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, we're going to live my life. So today I'm doing updates. You can watch me do updates. Just sit in my room
Yeah.
for 8 hours, and then I went for a walk yesterday,
Then I took a shit.
and then I passed out. I took a couple yesterday. Few weekend caught up to me, and then
I
I
reckon people would follow your day.
fell
Bulls.
asleep on the couch. Then I got up from the
Stream.
couch, and then I went to bed.
You could have some requests after this for a stream.
IRL.
It was a big day.
I reckon we do an IRL stream of Bouz.
Today was a bit better. Updates.
Yeah.
6 to 8. I went to a cafe.
Cafe boy.
Yeah. I need a bit of urgency. Sometimes a bit of urgency. I don't do updates there. Sometimes I'll just do messages. But if I have to, like
cafe?
2 feet first.
2 feet first. I thought you didn't like that place.
Yeah, I don't, but it's the closest. it's just the closest. Yeah. Like it's just the closest. It's just there. It's fine. There's the closest thing to a vibe for a cafe, and that's stripper shops. You know, there's no cafes there.
Yeah. I go to Bomb Beach Tuck Shop. That's my one that I like. It's not in the stripper shops. It's away.
Yeah.
Little.
My go-to is the Vietnamese at Long Beach Bakery. They got a banh mi. It's hectic. So I go there.
So could have a vibe, but the girls are really.
We can't say this. We can't say this on the podcast.
They're not friendly. I've been there that many times. They're just not friendly. They're just not. They don't greet you. They're just sour face. Yeah, just like.
Yeah.
My biggest thing with
Sure,
in Hospo.
we'll bleep the name.
Hospo, and I'm going to give him a big shout. Big Ottimo. Lance.
He's
Mate,
great.
He's a vibe. He's good.
He's fantastic.
Emil took me there. Now
local
that's our go-to after heavy run club.
That's a spot.
For coffee. Yeah, he walks.
Combination between Runners
he knows-
High and Lance's Pep.
He knows
It's
your
just-
name. He knows your
His
name.
roast.
He learns your
Yeah.
name, and he just
And he tells us about the blends. I've got no idea.
Yeah.
I've got no idea. I'm like,
Smile and wave.
done.
But you will never
sold
know
me.
it's there. It's in like a little factory thing in one of the streets off Warrigal Road.
Ottoman.
Ottimo. He
Ottimo.
gave us free cards at the push.
Oh,
pull.
yeah,
I remember those, yeah.
I was handing him out.
OTTIMO.
Yeah,
I'm
Ottimo.
gonna have to head down there and meet Lance.
Lance.
Hey, Lance is great.
Heard he's a crafter of fine coffee.
Oh, what was the name of the thing that I bought? Remember that thing? Far out. It's so good. It's like a toasted sandwich with bacon in the center and something else. And then I'm blanking on all the names. What's the cream, the thin cream lasagna?
Bechamel.
Bechamel. It's a bechamel. And like mozzarella.
Mozz.
And it's just like the toast it. And the
mozz.
thing is
Good.
Well, yeah. Oh, bloody beautiful.
But that's a really good example of a cafe or roastery or coffee, whatever. It's artisan. But it's in the middle. It's sort of it's off the beaten path, so it's not. You're not going to know it's there. But because he gets to know you, and then you go back.
Cares.
You go back. He
Passion.
cares.
Passion.
People don't know how much you know until they know how much you
Because
care.
that's my qualm. They're the same. They don't care. They don't care. They don't.
I don't know,
They
man.
don't greet you.
Bleep the
They
name.
don't-
I've been greeted.
I'm beeping it.
They've always been friendly.
You can beep.
Hey,
Just beep the name.
no, no,
Beep the
no,
name.
no amount of friendliness.
All right.
No amount of friendliness can cancel out an $8 ice long black.
Yeah, actually.
$8 ice
Yeah,
long
right.
black.
I'm sorry. I'm a big barista. Friendly, be friendly. Hey, how are ya?
The big barista
Don't
guy.
Forget
eh?
my name. Forget my name. No, I don't even give a shit. The coffee will be shit. I'm not a what's his name?
Snob.
Snob. If I get because I walk in, first thing in the morning, I don't coffee. How are you? You all right? And if I get nothing, or vice versa, nothing back, they didn't initiate at all. Sorry, that's it. But $8 iced coffee, you could be super friendly.
All right,
I don't give a shit.
we've got to make a distinction. $8 ice long black, no good, but also why you get an ice long black. The iced latte there, worth every cent. I think it's like $7.70. So good.
Nah, Ottimo's better.
It's mad.
Ottimo's better.
Ottimo's better.
Oh no, I'm all for
Maybe
Ottimo.
passion.
Oh, $7.70, more artisanal.
Does he make a nice latte that's better than theirs?
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah.
I'll back
I'll
Martin.
find out. We'll find out.
I get ice long black if I want to, but far out $8, bro, for what? More water.
I've never understood
And
why
ice.
iced coffees are more expensive.
It's the ice.
It's the ice.
Scam.
Yeah, the ice.
It'd be an
No,
order.
to be fair, I'll give.
Scam.
It'd be an
This might
auto.
be beef. Their props. It's large. I really don't like when they're tiny. It's a good serve.
Ottimo's
It's a good
big
serve.
too. You can get a big hustler there as well.
Nah, Ottimo's it. If you're in the radius, 5K, Ottimo's it. That's the best place.
And
industrial.
thank you to our sponsors for today's episode, Ottimo.
Ottimo.
Ottimo Coffee Roasters, Lance. Down the coast there.
Yeah, off the beaten
path. But back to the streaming thing. So HS Tiki Toki moves to America, does these IRL streams, and it's literally just they follow people 24/7 with a camera. So that's what an IRL stream is.
Beautiful.
So it'd be like following a
It's like a real-time vlog.
yeah, literally, and it just goes live to like
Who follows
80,000
them?
people. What is that?
Who follows them?
people.
Just cameramen, and they're like little bodyguards and stuff.
He
'Cause
hires them to follow him.
He would 100%. They need bodyguards and shit. And this is why they need bodyguards. He's sitting at a cafe or a restaurant in like a silk shirt with his partner. And then this other in real life streamer comes up, throws a bottle at his partner, like through the like facade of the front of the restaurant. And he gets up and he's like, "Why'd you do that? Like, I don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah." And the guy's like trying to fucking come into the restaurant. And he's like, "All right," well, he stood out the front and then the guy swung at him and he just fucking decked him 3 times, and eventually ended up with him in like a rear naked chokehold in the middle of the street in Miami. It's all on stream.
I think the streaming world it's a real toxic subculture of human.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gross. It's actually I feel like weird watching them.
Yeah, it's
Not
very
watching
odd.
them. I've seen snippets on like YouTube.
Yeah,
and shit.
I
I've got no
didn't
idea
see
what the
the
fuck any of this is.
I didn't see
you
the
don't
throwing
want
the
to.
bottles.
The
situation.
preamp,
I only
yeah.
saw that he was beating this guy. I'm like, what the fuck's
Yeah, he
going
beat
on here?
like he could have literally like choked this guy
I
out or
saw
beat him
the-
up, and then now for some reason he's in Melbourne
Oakley Derrimut.
and he's like, I'm gonna meet up at Darrow Mott. That's what he called it.
It
On
was
his
like
story.
200 people
and
around
the rest.
on the bench press.
It was
Imagine
packed.
if you went there to train and that
That was fun.
You'd go on there like this bloody streamer, this dickhead tiki-toki, I don't want a bar of it.
TikTok start a fight.
Surely they've exceeded some like fucking limit. Do you reckon they have a limit on how many people they can have in there?
They've dropped the memberships further.
Very much.
Cheaper.
Serious.
188 for 12 months.
$5.70 a week or something.
Yeah.
Have you been going there?
Yeah, I go twice a week.
Can you get your equipment you need?
Yeah, when I've figured it out, I clocked it. I worked at Thursday. If I get there like a bit around 4, I'm good. It's busy, but it doesn't. It's 5:36. But when I'm leaving, it's sort of like, all right, this is thumping. Yeah. Friday morning was really good. I went at 9 a.m. It was mad. There was probably 40 people in there training. It was like you could get everything you wanted. It was a good time to go train arms because you could just do whatever you want. Like you could pick whatever you wanted. It was a good time. The morning I saw Michael Rakic there.
Why did they drop the membership price again?
Just to
Anyone
run everyone
members?
else out of business
Just to
further.
really drive it down.
Yeah, just really want to. Yeah.
It's like a big wormhole for all the gyms. They're all just like seeping
it's a black hole.
towards it.
Yeah, black hole.
Into down.
I found this guy on YouTube yesterday by accident. And speaking of like just chat, he gave me bad vibes. His name's Gotus.
Gotus.
And the reason I found him was because I typed in Nick Bear to look up his last video for the marathon that he did. Now, this guy, Gotus, is like... Gotus. He talks like... He's got some Scandinavian accent. And he talks in like a monotone. And he's basically like an extremist carnivore. So like he thinks everyone should be eating raw meat.
Meat.
He's like trying to push like old school like ideologies on like... So it's what I was watching because it was like cancer patient or athlete. And it was Nick Bear. So his thing is, this is what he does on.
Oh my God.
This is what he does on YouTube. He looms other people's videos and reviews them, basically ripping them apart. He basically thinks that exercise is an early grave. It's like aging you, and you're going to die early, and you only exercise if you actually hate yourself.
What?
And he's got videos on everyone. He's got videos on Wim Hof, Mike Israetel, Dave Goggins, Nick Bear. I was like, rabbit hole. So I started going on Reddit to look up this guy. And basically, he went to a vegan rally and was eating a raw pig head in front of vegans and shit.
What the
Bull, like, that's his fucking thing. And I was like...
How is he on YouTube?
He's on... Well,
Surely
that thing about the bleeding thing I've read on Reddit. So I didn't see that firsthand. The thing I did say firsthand was basically he said about Nick Bear, he's like... From my understanding, he's a hybrid athlete, so he talks... I don't know, I feel uncomfortable. He uses... these kinds of torture methods, like everyone who exercises, basically saying that he reckons that everyone who exercises is just running away from themselves. That was his theory. And the worst place in the comments, I'm reading the comments was a bad place. You're getting people that agree with him.
How many followers did he have?
He's got thousands. He's got tens of thousands. He had 30 or 60,000. I can't remember if I saw 30 or 60. It was thousands.
So he just respond like he'll watch like a 20-minute video and then just like
pause it and just it's loom. So he's watch a minute and then he'll pause it and then
rebut it
and rebut what they're saying. And he's just like the David Goggins one. He was like ripping David Goggins. Look, to be fair, David Goggins is we know he's damaged. He's spoken about that from his childhood abuse and trauma. Like he's spoken about that openly. David Goggins is down that extreme of like
Yeah.
What was he saying against David Goggins?
He watched a 4-minute motivation video and it was just David Goggins being David Goggins.
Do you think this guy's all right?
No, that's what I thought.
Do you think this guy can speak on someone else's trauma?
That's what I
talking
thought
about?
too. And then when I was reading in Reddit, people were like, he's just like the extreme. They were basically like, he's like the carnivore extremist of like, you got those vegan ones down that end. He's like the carnivore version of that end. So yeah, raw meat
Not
only.
the cutting out multiple food groups is sort of
like fruits. Like he was ripping. There was a video of him ripping someone eating a fruit, saying how juicy, and he's like, "It's fucking eating this." So watch it. And the way he talks, he actually makes. He's got like this monotone, like,
So he obviously doesn't train. What does he look like?
just a twig guy. And then he reckons, so he reckons, like.
He doesn't look like a twig.
All
twig
people
guy.
like that. So like he's like Nick Bear looks old, like he's fucking aged. And
What does this guy look like, man?
Goatus,
I feel
Gortis.
I feel sick thinking about it.
He looks like he honestly looks like a serial killer. Like he could be a serial. He's got a ponytail,
Sounds like one. Fucking hell.
receding hairline and a ponytail.
That's
You wonder how these guys get started. Like, where do they
Well,
come?
no, it's the extreme idea. Like he's got a cult. He'd have a cult following of those ideas now.
I think, unfortunately, like people who are lost find communities online that aren't necessarily good for them, but it's still
Yeah.
a community, and people need communities.
But the exercise thing, they were just like he's like it's all like don't need to exercise. The goal of life is to live as long as possible. He's like sleep as much as you want. Humans shouldn't leave their comfort zone. This is all the shit that he's like.
He'd hate Goggins.
He hate Goggins.
Now you understand why
that
it's
was the
Goggins.
video. Goggins was like, he's like, fuck that negative voice in your head. And he's like, this sounds to me like you've got some deep mental health issues. He's like, that's how he sounds. But I was watching. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
He called Sam Sulek pus-filled body destroyer.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know, he thinks the goal of anyone exercising is to kill themselves prematurely, and especially if they do steroids. He's like, that's their goal. They want to die early.
What the fuck?
This guy looks like he's killed someone before.
No, he understands. And apparently he's got into a fight and stabbed someone. I don't know.
Oh my
I
god.
was
There you
reading
go.
this on Reddit. Reddit's crazy.
Reddit is
wild.
crazy.
Reddit's crazy.
Reddit's crazy.
But I was like, I came across it by accident because I typed in Nick Bear and it was the second video that popped up. It was
How-
a
viral.
cancer patient or athlete.
Our
or something.
Discord's just going to be filled with this guy's videos for a week.
I'm like, we've already given him far too much.
I think he's had enough airtime.
We've given him far too much airtime already.
I've got a bad feeling he's going to blow up though. He's already got a bit of a. How many?
Oh, you reckon you got him at the start of a little...
Yeah, he doesn't have heaps of views.
Maybe you invented him, Charlie.
Now, what were you searching, bro?
It's my alter ego. Man, I'm telling you, I searched Nick Bear. That was all I searched.
I don't know, man.
It has the algorithm. It shows you what you want to see.
How long were you in that? How long were you in that wormhole for?
Not that long. I watched like 3 minutes of the video, and then I was just like, as soon as he started shit talking on exercise, I was just like, what the fuck? And I read a few of the comments, and the comments were just as bad. And it was like people commenting that were like, yeah, I used to exercise, and then I realized it was bad for me, and I was like, what the fuck? And then like, don't you understand, people? Anytime your body's overcoming stress, you're aging early, you're going to an early coffin, and I'm just like,
just die.
what the
Just honestly,
fuck
just
is
train.
going
Maybe
on?
just shut up.
But then I was just like, why would so many people be drawn? And then he's like, he was ripping American football because in Goggins' video there was like NBA and American football. He's like, this sport where they wear pads is like it's the softest sport. And I was like, what the fuck are you
Can we
talking
move on? I'm off this guy. Can we move on? I'm actually off him.
All right,
I'm off
give
all of
us
it.
something.
I was never on it. I've got nothing, but I hate this guy. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm triggered.
Have you got some demons?
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
I hate this guy. He needs to go.
Yeah, well, he's about getting
Hopefully he gets in another knife fight and he gets shit.
He's like the
There we
real
go.
Liver King.
That's what I've got to give.
He's like the new Liver King.
Yeah.
Liver
Fuck
King.
this dickhead air
Because
time.
Liver King's way
He's a
better.
loser.
Liver King is still... Surely the Liver King is still fucking jabbing. He's still shredded.
He's not.
Nah,
not
it's
jabbing.
after effects of the liver.
How long does it last?
You don't just shrink, surely. You
Gorgeous.
keep going.
Charlie loves this.
Well, apparently the enhanced
It's not- I reckon
games...
this is not the end of.
Nah, we're gonna hear more
He'll
about
come
it.
back. Absolutely.
He'll
He'll
come
be in the
back.
Discord.
Look, I
Yeah,
can't rate
yeah.
the name.
He's probably going to come after us now.
It's. I hope it
Yeah,
does.
watch our video. these sick men that run away from their unhappiness with exercise.
Trying to learn.
That was his thing. He said anyone that runs is running away from their unhappiness.
Oh my god!
It's what's funny is
Do you reckon this is just his way of trying to
Yeah,
get
this
out
is-
of training?
This is what I need
Yeah,
to hear.
yeah, yeah.
Because it sounds like anything he's trying to do is just moving away from
from
his comfort.
training.
And then all of his videos are ripping on other people.
Yeah.
So it's just like projecting in some capacity.
He's just
Well, that's what I
finding-
thought.
That's
too.
all his content.
Well, that's
ripping
what
on
I
other
thought. I
people.
thought anyone that's content is just ripping other people. He's like, what kind of like make content that's whatever your belief. Yeah, make content like that.
positive stuff.
Well, not even positive. It's like this is what I believe in, but make content on that. Not videos on ripping other people. All these videos are just ripping other people. Mike is
It's
just
easier.
has
It's
one.
easier.
Yeah.
It was like the biggest scammer in the fitness
Well,
industry.
ultimately you don't have to think if you just rip on other people's ideas. They have the ideas, and you
they're
just
the
rip on
content.
them.
If you
actually
Yeah.
listen to him
Very
talk,
low form.
if you listen to him talk,
Lowbrow.
I think he sounds stupid.
What is it? Is it the accent?
It's the accent. No, it's the it's the
Anyone that speaks with an accent is a bit dumb.
No, he just sounds stupid. Just his rebuttals are just like not intelligent. It's like he's got his 5 things, and then he just comes. Exercise is bad. Eat raw meat. It's like his 5 things, and then that's just his rebuts. Anyone that's not doing that, that's what he's yeah.
So, get the PubMed for running away from your problems by going for a run.
Man. Yeah. And then there was people in the comments on the Nick Bear one, so I got to bring it up, that were like, it's sad to think that this man has a wife and a family, and all he cares about is his training. And I'm like, I watch his content religiously, and I'm like, every time he talks about his family and literally being like, I get up to run at 5 a.m. so I can be back home at 6:30 to feed my kids, dress them, and take them to school. And then that way I have the afternoons free so I can get my work done. Afternoons free, I can hang out with them. I'm like, he literally says that in his fucking videos.
He's a big family guy.
He's a big family guy.
Huge. Big family
He's a big
guy.
religious guy too. One
Bear.
of his goals, 2024, was to find a bigger connection with God.
Nice.
Saw that in his goals, and there was like to run a this and run a that.
Nice.
That was the
So
only
you've got
religious
your
goal.
2 goals sorted.
What am I?
So he thinks he's
Eat
running
only
away.
raw meat. And then the second,
Eat a raw pig head at a
eat a
vegan
raw
rally.
pig head at a vegan rally.
Maybe-
Stop running away from your
The
problems.
Maybe-
next one is to find God.
Maybe
Yeah,
Godis is right. Nick Bear's running away from demons towards the Lord. I reckon he knows him.
Makes sense.
He knows what's going on.
Goatus. Gorgeous. Love the name. Goatus.
Godis. I hope I never hear that name after this podcast.
I reckon I've just started something in the Discord.
No, it
Maybe
definitely will be.
They'll
Dan
start,
Sterling's going to end up down that rabbit hole. Big
gonna
time.
start doing IRL streams. Go
I reckon we've got to do an IRL stream. Bouz, we've got to follow you.
No,
Yeah,
but the thing is,
fine.
our
Any other
community,
talent,
all our no one would like him at all because
Oh, we're still talking about him.
we all like exercise. So we're all killing ourselves slowly.
Yeah, and we're all running away from our problems.
We're running away from our demons.
True.
Yeah, no, we're going to do an IRL stream. Bouz, we're going to take you through a day. I reckon we
Tomorrow.
set up a day. We set up a strategy. You have to get, maybe we'll do like 3 hours
Nah, I need a full day.
at the gym. 3
Do
hours
it
at the
on a
gym.
shift.
We'll go down and get a chicken burger
Oh, yeah, I'll take you to go get
from
a feed.
Simpson Street Cafe.
I think you're going to do a full week
A week.
to give the people the
Yeah,
experience.
50 hours of content.
Yeah,
You can film me while I'm sleeping.
full week. Full week.
Take you through a session, get some tips in the gym,
Yeah,
Mate,
done.
down the beach.
Take you for a bite. Got a dandy. Got a Sahar takeaway.
Swim lessons.
Some Afghan. Swimming lessons.
Swimming
Got
lessons.
a riveting week. Eating a tomahawk
bring it
tomorrow
out for
night.
swimming
Tomahawks
lessons.
tomorrow night.
Mate, oh, I'm done. No, actually,
Christmas
you know what?
party on Saturday.
Oh, mate, this is going to be the stream for the ages.
Yeah. It's a good week to stream.
Yeah. No, I got heaps on. Getting a haircut on Thursday.
Oh, I need to do that. Before Christmas.
Donnie's getting a haircut with me.
At Aces.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's a big
That would be
week.
good stream.
It's a big
At
week.
Aces.
Plenty of training.
Smack it out. How's the tri prep going, boys?
Running away from your demons.
No, that's my whole week.
Just running away from
Yeah,
demons.
my whole. That's why I've filled every slot in my week because any downtime. It's
you're
just
leaving
me.
no time for demons.
It's just me with my demons.
Perfect.
Fill it up.
That's what you want.
That's
So-
why I use a Google Calendar.
That's why you run
That's
away
why.
from
That's
5
the
minute blocks.
only reason why.
That's why you use 5 minute blocks.
That's why we exercise.
So you have 0 minutes.
That's
think
exactly
about
it.
demons.
And then I'm too tired at the end of the day to actually think about anything, so I just sleep.
Demons.
Man, demons.
How's the
That's
tri training going, boys? What's the strat?
We
I'm
haven't,
actually
weeks are we
G'd
at?
now.
we haven't started. We booked the swimming lessons in tomorrow. That's the strat. Get swimming lessons and get better. And I've had a few people that have rebutted you.
I can't even remember the point I'll make, but I'll rebut them. Fuck them. What are we talking about?
You're dying on that same hill.
I'll die on
About
the hill again.
The swimming lessons.
Oh, it's because you get more experience running and riding. That's why swimming's harder. I think that was the hill I was trying to die on.
I don't know what you were trying to do. Nah, I just had so many people say that like the technique work in the pool just helps tenfold. Which I'm excited for. We're doing that tomorrow, which I think will actually make us enjoy swimming. I feel like we're getting better at it because I don't want to just slug through the swimming and be like, slogging away.
Do you wear the wetsuit to the
Nah.
lesson?
I don't. Nah, we don't have
Star
wetsuits.
Fitness around the corner.
I've got a surf wetsuit. It's just here.
It's a 25 meter pool.
Oh, nice. It's across the road here.
No,
We'll rock up in the wetsuit.
I'm pretty sure it said video analysis on there too.
Oh, crazy.
Hopefully he films us.
I just want an undercarriage. Film from the bottom. I'll
So
sell
we
it.
got that. And then, we start. Yeah. It's going to be,
Run us through what a training week's going to look like. Yeah. How are you structuring your training?
I haven't fully sorted it yet. This week's kind of like a trial week because today's meant to be a 2-a-day. So some squat, like my normal lifting session, meant to be followed by a 45-minute zone 2 run.
Meant to be? Will it be?
It will be. And then yesterday was upper body. And then tomorrow was swimming. But I don't know what my Wednesday's going to look like.
I think I can't stick to a routine.
How many?
I can't stick to a weekly schedule. So I'm just going to get it done when I get it done.
I was going to say, how many lifts are
Don't
you
you
doing a
think you
week?
should have a weekly schedule, some sort of spine, and then you just auto-regulate as you need?
That's what I do. I do that at the moment.
So
So I'm going to write the microcycle.
don't.
but I'm not
I'm just
attached to
saying
anything.
because people are going to listen to that and go like, I don't have a weekly.
Yeah, but that's
you
me.
do have a weekly schedule.
I will write
And
it
it's-
like
it's a-
that.
it's a flexible
But I
weekly
know how
schedule.
my weekly schedule is. It's just like, just get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have qualities that you need to hit, an amount.
got
Yeah.
So I've got my
Priorities.
frequencies,
Yeah.
but then it just gets to a point where it's like, if I've got to squat, I've got to squat, irrespective of whether or not I I might have a time where it's like, I actually can't get to the gym, I just got to run. So I'll have to lift on heavy legs.
But you're still ticking. You've got your
I have my
7
exposures.
sessions,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah,
still
yeah.
ticking because there'll be people out there that will just like, oh yeah, we'll do whatever. It's like we're still going to sit down and plan
Yeah.
the week.
I've got my exposures.
Ish.
I've got the way I complete it. If it's going to be a steady run, if it's going to be intervals,
Yes.
I still do it as like that. I squat twice a week. I'm going to bench twice to 3 times. I'm going to deadlift like a hinge variation once. Dips and pull-ups. Whenever I can get it done, I'll get it done. That's just how I am at the moment. I know myself.
think I've decided I'm just going to scrap deadlifts, RDL instead,
Yeah, good.
because I've been fucking butting my head against the deadlift walls.
We said this like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
Why
Well,
don't
I
you
haven't
do it?
I haven't deadlifted for 2 because of the marathon.
I thought you were going to just pull it in 8 weeks before push pull run.
Yes, I might just do that. Just for I think I just need a break with the tri training. I'm enjoying bench. I'm enjoying squats. With the tri training, just fuck it. No deadlifts. RDLs instead. Just do RDLs, the heavy hinge. Still they'll be doing 200 kilos and shit. Just in a break.
Yeah, I feel like you'll be fine. 8 weeks before
What?
push pull run.
Touch on the
20th.
nuts.
You're
Just adjusting my
Push pull run will be on I think it's Saturday the 20th of April.
Week before Anzac Day.
Yeah, the Saturday prior to Anzac Day. If you're interested in coming down and doing push pull run, and you want to get started in the new year, it's probably good to reach out if you are keen, because we'll be looking to make it bigger and better than last
Bigger,
time. Are you
grander.
going to do it, Dids?
All good.
What are your plans next year with competing, Dids?
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, BJJ. Burnt out from powerlifting. I think Nationals is later in the year, so definitely will be keen to do that.
So peaking the nuts?
Picking the Nats later in the year. The plan is to try and get down to 82.5. So if I can...
Oh, you're going down again?
Going down again. So if I can get to 88 by March, that'll be like the first tick off. And then the second tick off is like 85 mid-year. If I can do that, from there I'll do a comp. Or if I'm on track to do that, I'll do a comp early in the second half of next year to qualify under 82.5. The total's like not a problem. It's just I got to be that weight. So I could do fucking nothing and qualify. It's just like I got to be that weight. So if I can do that, then that'll obviously mean I can do Nationals at 82.5.
And why the decision to come down another weight class?
I got shredded.
I'm gonna try it. Partially a bit of a challenge. I'm in a lot better place now with my nutrition than I was in the past, and I feel more capable of losing a bit of weight and go shredded. Oh, we got something to talk about there. We'll get to that about going shredded.
Is it about going shredded?
Why not shredded?
Oh, that's something to talk about too.
Yeah, Matt. We'll
I'll
get
do
to it. Yeah, we'll get to it.
You got heaps
But yeah,
to talk
so,
about there.
Let's talk about going.
I think I'm in a position to actually do it. And even if I don't stay there long term, I'd like to do it once. And if I do it, I'm like, yeah, man, that was fine. And then I compete long term as a 90. I'm fine with that. But
You're going to bring your best package yet?
bring my best package.
Yeah, try it.
And I think also just with riding and basketball, being a bit lighter will help.
Yeah, I've decided I'm going to play a game next year with you.
Bro, come down. We need you.
I want to play
We need
games too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it's partially like I don't know, running and basketball will be easier if I'm a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Nice.
that.
I like it.
Stop being lighter. Be more shredded.
Very more. Shredded. But here's the thing though, it is about being lighter, because if you're shredded and heavy, it's still hard on your body. Objectively weighing less is easier when you're fucking, when you're really explosive like me, fucking zipping down the cord, just that.
Do we have to get your highlights out again?
Bro, you'll come down, you can film them for me.
From the bench.
IRL stream. Let's go. Fuck it up.
With Donnie, we could cut a montage up, slow motion.
The problem is, at that time, Ash didn't tell me I was on camera, bro. If I knew I was on camera, I'd fucking catch you later. I'll show up.
See you later.
But no, it'll be good. But yeah, so Vic asked us about just some terms when it comes to just physique. So there's a few.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where this came from. So
good.
she was
This
like,
is really good.
"What's shredded mean? What does like
Jacked mean?
diced mean? What does jacked mean? What are the
Didn't
distinguishing
she know what
factors?"
those meant?
She kind of knew, but she wanted like a clear definition. She knows like shredded.
Training
mean.
at F45 and like
A year ago, she'd
feel like
never done a
shredded-
pull up and shit.
The word shredded though from Ziz, it's just been ingrained in
Yeah,
us.
do you
from,
think
like,
Vic was watching Ziz?
Yeah,
Like, does your
everyone.
mum-
Videos?
yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
no.
Everyone.
Well, that's her homework. Go back and watch
Go watch
Ziz.
Ziz.
What is
Go
it?
back 13 years.
Correct. And then you wouldn't ask these questions. You'd know.
Shredded.
All right. Well, then what
Even
do we?
before Ziz, all the Teen Nation articles is get yoked, get jacked.
Yoked.
It's just
And that was another one,
terminology that's
yoked.
been around forever.
So-
All right.
Swole.
Bouz kind of said it as like shredded is quite lean, like very lean, but probably not bodybuilding stage lean. And yes, me at fucking 30% body fat I am the authority on all things being lean. So I just wanted to make that clear. So shredded is like you're quite lean. Like Vic, we said is shredded. Vic's
Big
shredded.
shredded.
But she's not diced. Diced is
That's
bodybuilding, like proper like on stage lean. So
You don't want to
like-
be diced.
not for
You
long.
want to be shredded.
Yeah,
Because
you-
diced is
wanna
not
be shredded.
sustainable.
I don't want to be shredded. but that's
You're
all
going to be, you're not.
Huh?
I don't want to be shredded. But if you want to be shredded,
get to the-
You want to be a
I don't wanna be a
shredder.
shredder.
It's a different.
I don't
There's a
wanna be a
difference between a shredder and a shredder.
You want to be
the
shredded.
and then jacked is just muscular.
Jacked is huge.
Jack-
Just
no,
fucking.
Nah, we've got a further
So-
distinction.
So jacked is muscular, but you're probably more on the lean side because you can be fairly lean and not that large, but you're a jacked person.
Yeah.
If you're huge, that's where we're going yoked.
Yeah, I think yoked.
Yoked is-
and
yeah.
Yoked
you
is
got.
just
I think you got a bit more leeway with body fat if you're yoked.
You can be a higher body fat percentage, but you need to have a lot of muscle. You just need to be a large person. That's when you're yoked.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
then
think
she was up-
I think jacked. There's still a degree of leanness with jacked.
yeah.
Just a degree.
No, 100%.
Anthony
yeah.
Kruzna is yoked.
But he's jacked as well. He's not
pretty jacked.
He's jacked.
So
He's
there's-
jacked.
I would say
He's
hey,
jacked
there's definitely crossovers.
He's
It's
got
not that
jacked,
distinct.
He's
He's
got
jacked.
He's
But he's also
yoked, though.
yoked.
He's yoked because he's got the width,
He
the
deserves-
traps.
he
He's
deserves
everywhere
the
else. He's a
yoked.
big human.
I
He
think there's
deserves the yoked.
qualities of each. Like a shredded person has a lot of like
It's a Venn
They're
diagram.
ab definition. Yeah.
Yoked is more like
I
just
think
like
you have to-
shoulders,
Everything.
neck,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
arms.
It's all about the trap
They'll
area
still have
with you.
abs there, but it's
Yeah.
not
Like
like
turtle shell lat.
yeah,
like
just
probably
like
fly.
huge.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then she asked about what were the other ones? There's American ones that we just don't say, like swole and like.
Nah.
Nah,
Well,
Swole's
we don't
not
say
in, it's
swole.
not in the same league.
We don't say swole, and there was another one like buff. We don't
Nah.
say that. And then later on, I don't know if she messaged you.
Nah.
She messaged me. She's like, I thought of another one built like a brick shit house.
That's like a strong man.
Well, there's that. There's
I think-
brick shit house. I think
It's just
Wilder
large.
Tells got a hoss.
I think
which is
large.
very American. I've never heard that here.
Hoss is a phrase.
Hoss, to be a hoss.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't know what it came from.
All right. If anyone knows what Hoss means, tell us.
Yeah, like there was that bodybuilder, IFBB pro, Fuad Abiad. He was the Hoss, and
was
now
the
his
Hoss.
subs is hostile, HOSS, hostile subs.
Hostility.
So I think I think that's an American thing. I've never heard it before.
Is that what it's from?
Him.
Hoss? Hostile? Or is it a
I
different?
don't know if it is. I'm not sure, but it was on Urban Dictionary.
It's not like horse, but hoss.
To be a hoss.
Do you know what it is, Charlie? Hoss?
Hoss. I don't know. I've heard it. I heard him talk about it on
Still.
Angus's podcast when he was on there. Well, I listened to that like a year and a half ago, but I can't fully remember what it was. It was something that I'd never really heard of before.
I think that the final term was unit, and my personal opinion was unit can be physical, but it can also be just what you do. Like a physical quality, strong, athletic, like just
Centre
just a
half
unit.
forward. A centre
Just a
half
unit.
forward is a unit.
You could, I think it's more about what you do.
Charlie was a unit when
What's
he was
David
playing footy.
Goggins?
He's a lot of things. He's a lot of things.
Running away from his
He's running away from his
He's
demons.
running
this
away
week.
from his fucking. He's trying to kill himself.
Fuck yeah.
That's what we're all trying to do. We're all trying to do. Every time we exercise today, I'm just trying to kill myself a little bit earlier. What my thing that I was going to say was that Brett Gibbs did a half Ironman.
He did.
That was mad.
And
Fucking hell.
first Crawley said he could be the heaviest. Oh no, it was like potentially the biggest powerlifting total ever to complete a half Ironman.
Oh,
surely.
there would only be a small handful of
830
people stronger
kilos.
than him.
Yeah.
And then
So he wants to do a full Ironman too. Which I because he's gone MIA on Instagram. So look,
yeah, he chats
po-
to me every now and then.
It could be a good if he's ever in Melbourne.
I've told him that.
get him on the
I've
potty.
said
again.
if he's ever coming over.
Get him in. But he hadn't posted since like 2022.
Yeah.
Before he posted the half Ironman. So I was like trying to see what he was lifting.
I think he stopped because of his elbows. He had like a overgrowth on the one of the elbow bones there, the olecranon process, I believe it's called.
Oh yeah. Should have taken up Muay Thai.
Yeah, and then he had to get it shaved off, and I think that's what impacted his lifting. And then he was doing like golf and skateboarding at one stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw those videos. And then he just started getting into it, I think, at the back end of COVID, getting into the more cardio-based stuff, and he's just pushed it.
Also running away from his demons.
Yeah,
In
still.
the
rest of
wetsuit
us.
or whatever he was wearing, he was a fucking rig. I mean, obviously he's a rig.
Oh,
but like
absolutely,
just seeing him
man.
just like run with his chest popping out, I'm like, fuck, man.
6 hours, yeah.
Man, have you seen the bloke from Perth, Mitch Bruce Smith, hybrid guy? It's not huge. It's not a
Is
huge
he the one
thing.
that did push-pull run?
He did his own push-pull run.
Yeah.
That lined up with ours.
That lined up with that. He
Yeah.
did his own one.
Unit, the hybrid guy.
Bro, unit.
Unit.
Unit. He did did he do a half or a full? I don't know. I
From
think-
Perth.
From Perth. Yeah. Bro, he did the half. And he's wearing the wetsuit. The dude's jacked. I saw photos of me in the
Jacked
wetsuit. I'm
and
like,
yoked
man, I
and
looked
everything,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, I look pretty jacked in the wetsuit. This guy, bro, tennis balls. Like it looked like it's like comically large in the wetsuit.
MBS.
It's just like just jogging through.
We've
And
got
it's just
some
like just monstrous.
some
I'd
big
say-
spots that we need to bring up. I'm trying to bring up at the moment.
Everything.
Which
my
are?
soul.
Back, arms, and delts.
You right, Jamie? All good?
Yeah. It's because I'm not shredded and because my delts and because I'm not yoked or jacked or fast, so my soul hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm trying to die.
Yeah, but
as
you
well
just won the
because of
most recent push-pull run, mate. You're the
Need
best hybrid out there.
More raw meat.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
The
I need
only
more
event,
raw meat.
the only event that brings in body weight and strength and endurance.
Get
you
Brett
won.
Gibbs to do the push-pull run.
He
Get
said,
him
he, was,
over
he
here.
said he's keen.
Get him over
He's
here.
just got to come over.
Get him to pull 320 and bench fucking.
Maybe we can get him to.
Walk
I think
them
Fergus Crawley's running. He's running from the competition.
He is.
Yeah,
Running?
He said it-
Well, because he exercises. That's what
Running
they do.
away
They
from
run
it,
away.
like running away from the
That's
competition.
what they do.
Fergus Crawley.
Yeah.
I should put his numbers into the formula and see what he would have come.
Fergus.
Entice
The
him.
only thing is, Fergus Crawley's got the sub 5 minute mile, so that helps
That helps.
a lot. But he I think his dead's only like 250.
Yeah, what's the
but
weight?
250 with a sub 5 minute mile, you're
I
winning.
think he's,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
he's 90. I think he's around 90
He's
kilos.
definitely winning.
He would win it. Is that
It's
quick?
the sub 5 minute mile. You just can't compete.
Yeah,
with
but then Brett Gibbs, man, if you've done enough cardio to knock an Ironman,
Half.
and then you're the best powerlifter in the world. For one
Well, so I think Brett Gibbs could easily pull 300. I don't know. His best was like 320 or 322
Yeah.
back in the day, but
With the bench, I think with the elbow.
I think the bench with the elbow. Because I think.
yeah, but what did he bench?
he used to bench like
He's
220.
220 or something?
Yeah,
So he would
225.
come through with a 170 bench and
a
still win it.
180, easy.
Yeah.
Plus, because he weighs, he's alive.
I want to. All right, Brett Gibbs. Sometimes you listen to these episodes. We're calling you out, but we need you to put in some kind of qualifying sort of numbers.
He does
for-
not need to qualify.
No, but some sort of
What you
like,
think you could do.
what would you
Yeah,
do
okay, yeah,
currently with your endurance where it's
Give us an
at,
idea.
with your rehab or with your
your
lifting
bench.
wherever it's at? Because I know you were doing lifting in the lead up as well. I think it was following one of Fergus Crawley's programs.
I couldn't work out if he was getting coached by him or
I
following
think
one
it
of
was
the
on the
templates.
templates.
Yeah, they're good.
So yeah, we'd love to know where you're at, Brett Gibbs, with your current standings on 1 mile time, max bench, max dead. And Fergus Crawley, if you're out there listening, what are your times?
Fergus Crawley-
we'll just get just anyone on this listening, just comment on, just abuse him. No, don't abuse
No,
him.
don't.
Fergus Crawley.
That's not abuse. That's not the word I was saying.
No, we like Fergus Crawley.
Flood the comments.
I was also messaging
Fantastic. That
Aaron
strategy's worked a
Curtis.
bit.
Aaron Curtis. Do you remember,
Yeah.
remember Aaron Curtis?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to do the last one.
Yeah, so he's chasing now. He said he's going to take him 2 years. 400-pound bench, 500-pound squat, 600-pound dead. So 180, 230, 275, 272,
Yeah.
and a 6-minute mile.
And then he's coming in.
And then he's like, give me 2 years and I'm there.
Chans smoked him in an 800 the other day.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that 800 meter
Chan
race.
Chan Lee.
Chan and one of the
Shouts out Chan Lee.
the other boys at Fitness First. Chan Lee smoked him, so
Let's go.
that's good.
Imagine if we get Aaron Curtis to push pull run.
No, he wanted to do the first one. It's
Yeah, I
just
know.
that we didn't initially open it up to
Well, Aaron Curtis, if you're listening. No, the door is open. He did respond. He said, give me 2 years. So 2 years' time, Aaron Curtis will be in.
2026.
so he can do the push pull run in the.
Who else would you like to see do push pull run? Who could do well? Like what? Nick Bear. What do you reckon his lifting's at the
He'd
moment?
fucking kill it. He
Well, didn't he run his
I don't know.
Mara at mile times?
Yeah, he was doing for the marathon. He was doing 6 minute miles the whole time. 6:05.
That's right. Yeah.
6:05 miles pretty much was his average pace the whole time. So
So he's got
I
that locked.
feel
So
like
he could run he's run a 5 minute.
he could run a 5-minute mile, surely.
Easy.
And then
And the
lifting
rest.
wise, well, he used to pull 320. He'd done that, so surely he'd be able to like get
like Viata.
with
What
10
would
weeks.
Viata do?
I think with 10 weeks of specific training, deadlifting, you'd be able to get back
Is
to
that sponsoring?
We should
flying
get
people
Viata.
down? Alec Blennis.
Well, that's why
Alec
Jamie's
Blennis?
like, give us a
Oh, there's a guy. He's from Bendigo. One of Louis Mott's best mates, Nash Kemp.
Yeah.
Louis told me about it, and he's fucking jacked and fit as, and apparently listens to the podcast as well. Hey, get him down. We're gonna start getting people down.
We need guests.
The
celebrities.
Invitational.
Yeah,
Invitational.
celebrities.
2-day.
Could honestly do like a performance summit that week. Viata, Blennis.
The camp.
The camp, the Bali camp. Push, pull, run, Bali.
Run in Bali.
We get
That's the
Will
answer.
Rattel.
Ubud.
All of us together.
The Ubud
monster,
edition.
monster seminar weekend.
All the people
Gotta
running
get some
away.
sports drinks challenge.
All the people trying to get to an early grave together. Just get them all together.
running.
All of
into
us
the-
running away from our
Running from
demons.
your
All right,
team
so
at
yeah, the
summit.
next push, pull, run is April 20th. All these international superstars. I know you're listening.
Yeah, if we've got any investors as well.
Yeah.
Fergus Crawley just did the lap of Manhattan, 61k.
Fuck, Manhattan's big, man.
Yeah, he ran around the motherfucker.
And Central Park is bigger than Melbourne CBD.
How big?
He ran 61k's around Manhattan the other day.
That's a lot.
6'10".
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, just forget it.
6'10" average.
Forget it. I
pace.
thought that was huge for a second, but I was like, no.
61k. No, it's like, yeah, well, it's
New
a
York
lot.
City.
It's big, but it's not like
New York's not small.
abnormal
15,
to like
15.
other.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
He's, yeah,
Forget me, guys. It's all right.
6'10" average pace. So
On push pull run, the good lifting boys had a request on their podcast, and I told them we only take requests from alumni, so that was the requirement for us to take on any of their feedback. But they wanted to do it as a relay. But I'm like, how would that work? Like I think what they wanted was to be they wanted it to be a 4x400 at the end. But then I'm like, what happens with the lifting?
team,
then?
like a team event?
Like,
yeah, I was on for it. I didn't
What
want
happened-
to
what
want to fully shit in their mouth, but
bro, she didn't. Wait,
I wasn't
wait,
for
Holy
it.
shit. I'm sorry.
shit in
It's
their
not the
mouth. They've
event.
never done push pull run. They're telling us how to fucking do it. Like,
No, they want to make a team event. That makes sense. That's
But
fine.
what-
How about you
what-
come to this one first, do it, and
but
then
what
you got to
happens-
say.
I
like
thought
the lifting
team
man.
event like team champs where your team each gets an individual score and there's not an actual team event where you're
Well, you could just average it. You could average their body weight, and then that gets their speed. You'd get the
push
average.
run's always about individual glory.
It is what it is right now.
where
No, it's
individually
definitely not
Enter
getting
the
jacked.
first one. I think a few of those boys are going. Is it one of the?
Well, they reckon they want to do it.
there's a few. They're hybrid guys.
Yeah,
hybrid
Which,
enjoyment.
who are we talking about?
Running guys.
What?
Della
Delhi,
Borders.
Dally, yeah.
James Michael Young,
David.
David
Oh, yeah,
Barros.
Dally wants to do the zoo run as well.
And they all made the good point
I'm
that because
boycotting
they're a
the
little bit
zoo
lighter,
run.
it's easier for them just to jump in the run.
boycotting
and
the
probably
zoo
not
I'm
have
boycotting the zoo run.
Why are you boycotting, bro?
Because.
You boycott all the events. You're not
And
a
have
team
some
player.
fun, all
Do
right?
I?
You're not
You
a
had
team
more fun.
player.
What's
over
all
there.
the events,
All
man?
the events.
What's all the events?
All the events.
Come on,
All the
elaborate. What's all the
That's
events?
it. That's all the events.
The zoo.
The Melbourne
7.7
10K. You weren't there at
the
the Melbourne 10K. You could have done the half marathon with me. Like boycott.
He was never in that one to boycott. Didn't want the free ticket.
There's a difference.
Yeah, but he didn't sign up
I
in
didn't
the
want to
first
do a
place, that's the
half
problem.
marathon on a week's notice.
Well, the 7.75K you can do. You got plenty of notice.
I don't want to.
Boycotting.
That's a boycott. That's a
7
boycott.
points. I'm sorry. For me, 7.7. I would rather just go to the zoo. It seems like I'm rushing a zoo visit.
Nah, it's the best of both worlds.
Hey,
Running away
I'm in-
from your
I'm in-
demons, early grave,
I'll
and
tell you-
seeing some
I'll tell
animals.
you-
Man, I'm enlightened. I'm at a point of mindfulness. I want to go. I want to go talk to the lions.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you
I want to
what.
go talk. I want to go. Just, take it in. Get some sushi.
I'll tell you what. Wednesday,
Fucking-
you take my card, scan into Didier Vassou, free zoo entry, come back in the evening, or stay there till the evening and start the run. So you can get your zoo visit and the run all in one.
See, that I'm all right with. Because
Alright,
it
cool.
takes in not only
Two birds with one stone.
mindful zoo run,
You wanna go speak to
but
the
I'm also
lions.
getting to rot the system at the same
Community.
time.
100%, yeah.
So it's
The
a
zoo run's about
multifaceted.
community. It's the community.
What community? The animals.
Our community. No,
A bunch of us
Our
are doing it.
community meeting the animal community.
Yeah.
It's all right, bro. I'm on the floor
Going back on Wednesday.
every day.
Shut up. You know on Wednesday night, that's him.
No, we did some coaching today.
Today, man, I was present. Where were you?
About 15 people here.
Cut a
About,
fine. You got here 11:45 on the dot.
Wednesday.
I was here an hour
on
and a half
Wednesday
early,
evening.
bro.
Yeah, doing what?
Wednesday morning.
Finger popping each other's assholes.
all right, see you later. We're done. We're out. And we're at the end of episode number 108. If you made it this far, thank you very much. We really do appreciate you and your support. You're one of the true loyal listeners if you can get through this weekly shit talk every single week and enjoy it. And hopefully you enjoyed episode number 108. Again, Obviously, we're nearly at the end of the year. So if you're interested in the 8-week starter pack, that offer is only running until the 22nd of December. So if you're keen on jumping on board with a free or an included one-on-one technique session with one of the boys, a nutrition consult with Didier, 8 weeks of gym access, and 8 weeks of our training app access. You can get that for all of that for $199. First link down below. Or if you're looking to get started with coaching or joining the gym in the new year, I'd recommend jumping into some conversations with the boys before the break. Again, we take off from the 22nd onwards. So if you want to get started mid or early January, now is the best time to get that ball rolling for both online coaching or in person in the gym, joining our our premium service down here, our all-encompassing experience at Strength Culture. I'd recommend reaching out before the 22nd so we can get the processes in place for you to begin early January for your 2024 fitness, strength, and performance goals. We'd love to have you on board. If you want to get involved with the novice comps, the push-pull runs, all of the community days that we have here and really take your training to the next level, now is the best time to set yourself up for a successful 2024. So reach out through one of the links down below or reach out through the pages on Instagram, either the coaches or the main page. We'd love to chat and we'd love to help you with your goals. So thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Actually, the next episode is 109, which is the Christmas special. So we've got some drinks. We're filming it on Saturday before the wrap-up event with our community down at Two Brothers Brewery. So we're going to come into that hot. But yeah, look forward to the Christmas special, episode 109. Ciao.